Good evening and welcome to Winged Octopus Live. I am your host, Max, and welcome to my kitchen. It is just fantastic. With me tonight
What
is
is this, the Max cooking show?
This is the Max Cooking Show. Dude, I make cookies for everybody. But anyway, yeah, I can't tease around with that. The cookies are a serious situation up in this business. But anyway, I am Max, your lovely and humble host. And tonight with me is Kayla up in Michigan and Matthew protecting our western shores of California. Kayla, how are you doing tonight up there? You get any snow yet?
We actually did get just a little bit of snow, but nothing major yet. I'm not prepared for it. I don't care. I've been in Michigan for 28 years now, and I will never, ever be prepared for the snow. It can stay away. Unless your name is Jon Snow, then I'll be prepared for it. But Game of Thrones reference.
Yeah, we're not going there, Kayla. We're not going there. We're not going there with the obsession of love for Jon Snow. Matthew, how is protecting the western shores of California?
It's going pretty good. Weather is kind of gotten colder. There's rain that came in not too long ago. So, I mean, it's starting to cool down here. So no more 80, 90-degree weather.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. No one likes
That's
80,
nothing good.
Hey,
Nothing
man.
good about that. I want 80, 90-degree
You
weather.
have like wildfires like 30 miles away from you because that's what's going on in Charlotte, man. Wildfires. I did not
and
start
it's
it.
cold out there. So you're saying
Don't even
either
look at
way.
me. Don't even look at me. I did not start it. But anyway, folks, welcome to the show. Tonight we're going to quickly get in here about half hour before game. We know there's game tonight, Buffalo. I don't know what the hell's going on in the Wings right now. I mean, it's as my dad said, these are the dead things. We're going back to the dead things era, and I mean those are some brutal times way back when.
My mom said the same.
Look at that. Kayla and my dad are on point right now. But anyway, tonight, Buffalo, we got Jimmy Howard in that. How he gonna wow? Versus Robin Laguerre for Buffalo. The lineup tonight, I believe, came out, and if you give me uno momento as I pull it up on my phone.
It should already be up on your phone, Max.
Yeah, I apologize, maybe. But anyway, tonight we got Vanek, Larkin, Nyquist on the top line, Abdicator, Zetterberg, Manth on the second line, Tatar, Nielsen, and Glendening on the third line, and Ott, Sheehan, and Bertuzzi on the fourth line. Looks like Miller's the oddball out. DeKaiser Green, Erickson with Smith, and Cronwall with Sproul. And, of course, like I said, Howard is starting. So everyone knows beforehand Marchenko's out for about a week, they say. They still haven't announced really what it was except upper body. So Smith draws back in, and he's paired with Big Garbage Can. Anyway, everyone knows, I mean, we are bleeding. We are bleeding badly. We are in the bottom of the standings right now. Power play is – I want to just decline it every time, or if we could skate, 6-on-5 and they can keep their guy not out of the box and we just skate with an extra attacker for 2 minutes and Jimmy saves the net, I would be okay with that because power play is sickening. Like it's almost worse than last year. I mean, we had Fertilizer as the power play coach.
I would say it is worse than last year. I don't know.
I don't know.
It is.
It seems like it's worse than last year.
It literally just seems like, it just carried over from last year. Like I haven't seen any improvement. Like Matt said earlier on one of our earlier shows when Thomas Vanek went on IR, the power play went on IR. Well, Thomas Vanek's back, and I guess the power play didn't get activated off the IR yet. Defense is atrocious. I mean, man, you would have thought, Nick Lindstrom and Brian Rafalski leaving would have been like, oh, we could survive. Yeah, we're not surviving. No, just no. It is sickening to witness how bad our goalies, Howard and Mrazek, get hung out to dry. It's I can't even explain it. Like Howard has 12 goals for the team has scored for him in his last I don't know how many games. I mean, 12 goals, really? Really for Howard? Man, all I want to see is the guy get 200 career wins with the winged wheel on his chest.
I think Patrick Laine has 12 goals this season.
There we go. Patrick Laine by himself, the Tinu Solani reincarnated or something, has 12 goals, and Jimmy Howard gets 12 goals total from support from his team. So, I mean, if Howard somehow does get, traded, I really hope he plays Detroit, and that's when he wins his 200th career game, so he can just say a big F you to this team because this team is sickening to watch right now. I mean, I don't know how I can watch these games lately. I've been drinking a lot. Matt knows what happens when I drink. I think Kayla knows too. But anyway, I want to get your guys' thoughts really quick here. I know we're kind of like crunching on time, and I talked a little bit there, but Matt, I'm going to start with you. You got like 5, 6, 8 minutes probably tops. What's going on with the Wings? Like, what the hell is happening right now?
Honestly, I have no clue what's going on. This is now everything, and I have to say that everything that Ken Holland failed to address, completely his fault, but everything that Ken Holland failed to address has now caught up with them. It has caught up with this team. I mean, right now it looks like personnel don't know what they're doing. Got really no real help from the blue line. The Wings they're not scoring. They're not putting shots on goal. I don't know what it is with this team. So I put it like, I think we're at the point now where this team might as well, and I mean, they're 4 points out of a possible wild card spot, if I'm looking at it correctly. That means they need to gain at least 3 points to keep themselves in it. If they do not gain those 3 points, or if they get 2, or even if they gain no points, then just don't worry about playoffs. Don't even think about playoffs. Don't even concern yourself with playoffs. Don't even try and chase this streak, which really you haven't competed for a cup in how long? There's no way around rebuilding now. This rebuild on the fly thing, making lateral movements, I'm so over it. I'm over it.
It's frustrating.
It's frustrating. If it takes missing the playoffs to finally get this together, and the prospect of possibly not protecting Mantha for this expansion draft now is out there.
Yeah, I just heard that, and I was like, what is going on? I had no idea that was even a possibility.
I think this is the beginning of the end of Ken Holland.
Okay.
I think this is the beginning of the end of this. You may have to come to a point now where you're going to have to start just being sellers and try to shed yourself of whatever, because there's no way around rebuilding. You need to do something to improve.
So as Matt said, fire sale if they don't turn this around quickly. And I kind of have to agree with him on this. I mean, the team is, this is the worst I think any of us have seen the team play since our lives on this big blue rock. But Kayla, your quick thoughts, or anything you would like to add besides what Matthew touched on about this team and status of Ken Holland, status of Jeff Blashill? I mean, the status of his Wings, like personnel.
Basically, Matt made great points there. You can't really argue with any of them. I would say, right now it's really frustrating. The power play is just definitely frustrating. And like I said earlier, I really do think for some reason it just looks worse than it did last year. I'm not too sure why, but it just does to me. Neither goalies are getting any help whatsoever. I do realize, yes, I am slightly biased towards Mrazek. I will openly admit that because I'm just a huge Peter fan. At the same time, without Jimmy Howard, this team would be nowhere right now. So that's just, the end of the discussion when it comes to our goalies. But neither goalies are getting any help. And, if I were them, if I were either Peter or Jimmy right now, I would be in that locker room and I would just skate out on the ice and I would stand right in front of the side of the net and just be like, go ahead, go for it. Because obviously I'm not getting any help. That's the way I see how they feel right now. They got to be feeling left out to dry. They're not getting any support from anyone on the team. It's bad enough that the defense isn't even stopping the pucks from coming into their nets. There are other, the forwards on the team, they're not even shooting enough goals at all. It's pathetic. This team from the top to the bottom is embarrassing. It's just a huge embarrassment. It is embarrassing to be a Red Wings fan right now. And it's not an over dramatic thing either. I see some fans, they always like to, say, it's still early. You got enough time, You're overreacting. It's not just a few games when our record is, what is our record now? It's like 8.
8, 10, and I don't know.
Yeah.
1.
But
8, 10, and 1.
8, 10,
Jay,
and 1.
Can I cut you off real quick?
Yeah.
You mentioned this whole, there's jerk. You mentioned this whole, there's still time left. It's too early. When is there? Okay, so
yeah.
When is it too late to start now?
Oh,
because we're how many games into the season?
A quarter.
We can't keep saying it's too early. There's still time.
That's what I don't get. I mean, these fans,
when are we going to keep saying, when are we going to stop saying, there's still more time? When the season ends?
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there'll be like 2 games left of the season, and fans apparently will still say, don't worry, guys, there's still time. There's still time. I mean, these fans are delusional, in my opinion. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's just the truth. It's a harsh reality.
They're delusional.
Red Wing fans in general have been spoiled. We've been spoiled rotten for the past,
22 years. The other 3 have been.
Yeah,
the other 3 have been the writing on the wall. And not to cut you off anything, Caleb, but I mean, Babcock probably saw the writing on the wall and said, you want to know what? Yeah. I'm going to go to Toronto and, start the rebuild. I mean, look at Toronto right now. I mean, give them another year or 2 and look out. Like, seriously, look out for the Maple Leafs.
I agree with that, but I also think.
Also, Datsuk too probably saw the writing on the wall.
Well, I think Babcock had his own intentions, first of all. I mean, he was greedy.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, I mean, I don't even think Babcock could save this team.
Oh, no. It's not any one, it's not one person's fault over everyone else. It's not Holland's fault over everyone else. It's not Blashill's fault over everyone else. It's not, Tatar's fault over everyone else. It's not Brendan Smith's fault over everyone else. It's literally everyone together. Everyone together collectively sucks except for Howard and Mrazek. And I'll even give Vanek a pass because he's been injured. And when, prior to him being injured, he was doing pretty great. And Anthony Ciu, I would say, I give him a pass too because, the kid still can prove he got it. He has it when he's given ice time, that is. But, as far as one thing that I also would like to point out is, Larkin. He great player, okay? And I'm not putting any more blame on him than I would Nyquist or Tatar because Nyquist and Tatar, those 2, in my opinion, are the 2 main players on this team that really, really, really have just been making me so mad these past 2 years. But when it comes to Dylan Larkin, he's given ice time. I don't know if he just is not developing the right chemistry because the line changes so much. You never know who he's playing with, but he has to get his groove back. And I do understand, this is his 2nd year. And I remember us talking about this actually the other day. And you, Max, were saying how, other players on the other teams, they found a way to shut Dylan Larkin down now. They know how to do it. But that doesn't mean Dylan Larkin just
disappears.
Yeah, you have to figure out a way, to
elite NHL players figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
I mean, you gotta figure out a way to outsmart these guys now. You gotta figure out new tricks. You gotta pull some new trick. Pull a rabbit out of your hat. I don't care what you do. I really don't.
Go in the Datsuk library and read up on something.
Yes, exactly. I mean, just do something. You gotta figure it out because this team needs someone like Dylan Larkin right now to shine and step up. This team needs one leader. And speaking of leaders, I'll end it on this note. I am sorry. I think he's a great guy. He's given a lot to this team over the years, but where is our leadership at? Where's Zetterberg? Where's Henrik Zetterberg at? You think of captains in the NHL, people do say they think of Crosby. As much as Detroit Red Wing fans don't want to admit it, people do say, and they think of Jonathan Toews. People do think of, I don't know, any other captain. I can't really think. Oh, Stamkos, Claude Giroux. Pavelski, I mean, they think of these names. They don't think of Zetterberg, and I know why. Now I know why because I understand age is catching up to him, but that's okay. Age is catching up to you. It didn't catch up to Lindstrom like that. It didn't catch up to Chelios really all that much. I mean, I'm just frustrated.
It's not as. I don't think it's as much as. I'll chime in for this little bit. I don't think it has much to do with their ability, because I think a lot of people look at captains and they think, oh, these great players and everything, but it's how you lead your team.
Yeah.
You're not playing well. Well, it's how you lead your team. You know what I mean? You need to lead your team. You need to be a leader. You know, not only on the ice and try to do what you can in the locker room to get them through this and whatnot, but, you know, coming to the point where you step up and you go, you know what, I'm struggling right now. We need to do something to wear this change.
Yes, that was very.
And I think that's on and you know what? And that's not really, you can't really put it all on Zetterberg. You got to put some of that on personnel to step up and to say, well, you know what? Maybe we need to reshuffle lines and whatnot. You know what I mean?
I'm curious. Sorry to cut you off, but on that note, I'm really curious to see how much involvement I wonder Chris Chelios has when it comes to coaching decisions and, you know, all of that stuff. Because Chris Chelios, when I watched him in the what was it, World Cup of Hockey, when he was a commentator, he was very frustrated with Team USA's play. Well, right now he's got to be like devastated by the Detroit Red Wings play. So I wonder how much influence he has, or if he has any influence.
I don't think it's much, honestly. I don't think it has much of an influence.
I wonder if the younger players are tuning him out. Honestly,
maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised because he keeps throwing them under the bus.
I'm sorry, but I feel like Zetterberg gets a pass because A, he's put the mileage here, and B, I don't know what people expect a 37-year-old do with one bum knee to do with this team. Whatever.
I'm not saying carry.
No, I'm not saying carry, but
I'm saying
he's leading and they don't want to listen to him. Then
he doesn't get a pass. Honestly, I don't think he get a pass. There's not many people on this team that get a pass on the ice. Yeah, there are those who are producing and there are those who are not producing. You want to be a playoff team? Produce. You want to win a Stanley Cup? Produce. You want to win and improve? Produce. And there are not many guys on that team that are producing right now.
And there's a big difference too. If they were trying their hardest to win and they just could not, win a game, there's a big difference between that and just not trying
not showing up.
And lately,
Howard gets
more of the latter.
And Howard loses in within a week of shutout, 1-0. Seriously, we can't pop in a goal just to get a point.
Exactly.
Just to not waste Howard's effort.
Exactly. It's.
Like I said, all I want to do is see him get 200 career wins, and then you want to know what? Then he could get traded. I'll be sad about it, but you want to know what? He deserves better. Mrazek deserves better. We're wasting these young years on these younger guys.
Both goalies got really screwed in 2 different games. The game I went to actually against I forgot who was it.
Boston.
No, not that one.
They lost.
It was this other one. But it was when they scored. The Blues against the Blues. That game, I will say, it was very exciting to be at first because they came back. The Red Wings, you could tell, certain players on the team were motivated. They wanted to come back and win. They were like, we refuse to lose. We're not going to lose like this. They came back. They tied it up. And then all of a sudden, a goal.
The Bolts, you mean, not the Blues.
Oh, yeah. No, it was the Blues.
No, it was the Bolts.
It was Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. That was Tampa Bay. Yeah, I remember that game. Yeah, they were down 3-0.
Yeah.
Came back tied it, and then choked in the third once again.
Yeah, with 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining or something like that. And that just made me so mad because you could tell some of these players tried so hard to not let that happen. And so there's a
it was nice to see the effort, but
yeah, exactly. We need that effort.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, we need that effort every night before the puck drops. We have to be on the offensive, not on the defense.
I just don't understand where the team that won 6 games in a row went. Because that team was playing.
They were good. Everyone was like, oh, wow. Everyone said the Red Wings were going to suck this year. And look at this team. They don't suck at all. And now it's like, okay, anyway.
Bottom of the league now.
No, we're second bottom in the East.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's nothing to be proud of. Okay,
No,
We
not
could
at
go
all. But
on and
still,
on till the end of the night. But really quick, I like the discussion. I think everyone enjoyed it there. We'll probably get more into detail this on Monday. That's our next live show. So just hang in there, fans. We'll get to this, but move on really quick. We want to touch up on two more things here really quick before the start of the game. Really quick, jerseys for Centennial Classic came out. As you know, we were playing in Toronto, so of course we got the white, the away. It's white with the red, the winged wheel. Then there's like some silver in line with it, or chrome, or whatever you want to call it.
silver.
Silver. Kayla, I'm going to turn to you really quick. Jerseys, yay or nay?
I like them. I don't like the players that are going to be wearing them, but I like them.
Spoken like a true fan right there. Matt, jerseys pass, yay or nay for you?
It's a yay for me. I absolutely like it. It's an old school look. It's designed after, the style is after the old Detroit Cougars. I like the silver with the number of Stanley Cups won on it. I don't see why people don't like them. I don't get people's expectations for jerseys. What are the expectations for jerseys, people?
They have to look good, like when we hosted the Winter Classic way back when. They have to look good like those red ones.
Anytime there's
those don't even look that great to me.
Anytime there was like
I'm just saying.
Those don't even look that.
Have you guys realized this? Anytime there's like a New Jersey announcement or anything, like crazy going on, seriously, like hockey Twitter, all of a sudden all become like Versace like experts. Like they all of a sudden turn into these fashionistas, and they're like, "Oh, that is just terrible. That's horrible. That's wrong." And I'm just like thinking, okay.
I've seen multiple people say the Winter Classic. I've seen multiple people say the Winter Classic jerseys from the Big House look good. Those didn't even look that good. Those aren't even the best. They were cool, but they didn't look that great.
Oh man, we're gonna fight Matthew.
I'm sorry. These look good. I don't see why people don't like them.
It's Detroit. Everything's gonna be controversial here.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on really quick. Jersey pass. We got two yeses. But more on to bigger news. We will on Monday also cover the Pistons move down to the Dojo or Little Caesars Palace, Coliseum, whatever it's called these days. But anyway, we're going to get to that and have a good discussion on that on Monday, so stay tuned. Really quick here, we got about like 10 more minutes before the start of game time. Las Vegas Golden Knights. That's what NHL revealed as the name. It came out last night. The logo, in my opinion, I kind of like it. Kind of looks like Boba Fett's helmet, actually, if you know what Star Wars is. So I've seen the memes where they place the helmet on the characters. So but anyway, Las Vegas Golden Knights, that's the name. Kayla, Matt, your opinions on the Las Vegas Golden Knights?
I don't mind the name. I do not mind the name at all. It's I'm not going to say, oh, it's the worst name ever, like everyone else keeps saying it's the worst name ever. There are worse names out there. But it's actually, I don't mind it. I would have preferred maybe Desert Knights or something, or maybe just Knights. But Golden Knights is fine with me. Logo looks dope. But the name, it's whatever with me. I'm not going to say I don't like it, but I'm not going to say I like it, but it's okay with me.
So what basically Matt's saying is he likes it, but he doesn't like it.
Basically.
Kayla, your thoughts on the Golden Knights of Las Vegas?
I actually liked it. I mean, I was so confused because if anyone actually watched this like ceremony that they had, they aired it on the NHL Network. It was so embarrassing. I mean, they lost.
Heard the NHL dropped the stream or whatnot.
Yeah, they lost the stream, and like the fans were getting anxious. There was one fan heckling the owner of the team, and Bettman got booed, and actually Bettman made a very funny line, though. He said, "Oh, you are officially an NHL city since you're now booing," which I was actually like, "Oh, wow, Bettman actually can make jokes. That's surprising." But
Bettman's always going to get booed no matter where he goes. What else?
But at least he acknowledges it and embraces it now. But as far as when they did unveil like the actual name, it took me a while to figure out what the actual name was, just because there was so much chaos going on at that event. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked the logo a lot. again, everyone knows me as a huge Game of Thrones fans, and I'm sorry, but if you watched Game of Thrones, if anyone listening to this right now watches Game of Thrones, you Google Jaime Lannister, Google Kingslayer, and you will see all these images of, Jaime Lannister, the Kingslayer, and it looks exactly like the logo of the, the Vegas Knights, the Golden Knights. I mean, he's always wearing gold, and the Lannisters are always known for their gold. Not to get all into the Game of Thrones here, but you threw out Star Wars, so I'm throwing out my show. Honestly, I just had so much fun with it yesterday all day on Twitter, making all these connections between my favorite show in the whole entire world and this team. But I like the logo. I like the colors. At first I did see more colors added. At first I wasn't really a big fan of the gold and black, just because I was like, okay, well, Pittsburgh does gold and black, Boston does gold and black. But then I did notice that there's other colors too. So I'm just sick of seeing the same colors over and over and over again.
Yeah, I follow that completely. I actually really haven't even seen the colors yet, but I mean, I got the name. But I'm cool with the name. I'm actually cool with Golden Knights. I know they just couldn't be called the Knights because Army. They're the Army Knights. So
no, they're called the Black Knights.
Oh, the Black Knights. Yeah, so
that's why they didn't go with Black Knights, because it's too much
color scheme in there. I mean, I would have been okay with the Desert Knights. I mean, that sounds pretty good because they are in Vegas and all that. But overall, I mean, I'm not gonna hate it. But I mean, I'm not gonna love them. But I mean, I love them if they took Erickson in the expansion draft. Then I'll love them as a best friend.
Oh,
it's funny because there's a lot of people that was complaining about why is it just called Vegas. Well, because people in Vegas, even I call it Vegas.
Yeah.
People in Las Vegas legitly call them Vegas.
Yeah.
So
what's
really
wrong with that?
I don't know, Matthew. I'm not geopolitical.
Hockey fans always have to complain. That's
they gotta complain about something, man. If hockey Twitter is saying "Kumbaya,"
I'm guilty of it too.
I mean, flip it's up down.
Everyone just complains just to complain.
I'm definitely guilty of it. I raise my hand now.
Like I said, if hockey Twitter all got together saying "Kumbaya" and roasted marshmallows, the world would probably flip upside down because they wouldn't know what to do.
That would be when the Maple Leafs win the cup. So
man, let's not go there. They win one before we could fix this. It's gonna be bad. We're coming up here and close to game time. Quick predictions for the game, or what do you want to see in these next 3 games? We got Buffalo tonight, Thanksgiving tomorrow. Mandatory break. Friday in New Jersey, and then home Saturday. A back-to-back against the Canadiens de Montreal on Saturday. So predictions. What do the Wings need to do really quick to keep pace?
Play hockey.
Wild card spot right now.
Play hockey.
Okay, Matt. That's the easy answer.
They need to.
I'm being legitly serious. They need to play hockey because I don't know what the crap they've been. Huh?
They forgot how. They legitimately forgot how to play hockey.
Exactly. They need to play their game, whatever their game is, whatever their identity is. They need to just play their game. That's it. Play their game. Go out there, play with some effort, and shoot more.
Yes. They need to stop.
It's not that difficult.
They need to stop and look at the little, the little black puck, the little rubber thing on the ice. They have to,
the little black puck. That's racist.
Yeah.
All right, Matthew, settle down.
We could have white pucks, I guess. I don't know, but
that's racist too.
Okay. Oh my god.
But
All right.
But look at the puck. Take the stick, the wooden stick that you have in your hands. Shoot the rubber puck right at the goalie. Hopefully,
it's a composite stick. It's not wood anymore.
It's not wood anymore. It's composite.
Well, it shows how much I know about, wood and composite sticks. And does it look like I make sticks for a living? Come on now.
Yes, you do.
We don't know.
But realistically,
you don't know what you do in your off days. I don't know what you do up there.
My point being, though, is they need to just, shoot the puck at the net, quit passing. I'm so sick of them passing. They're going back to last year. It's deja vu all over again. Passing. You're not going to score when you're passing to the ghost of Damian Brunner again. He's back. He's back.
Alrighty. We got Kayla and Matt's outlook on the games. We covered, a little bit. We just want to do a quick little show here. We wanted to get back out, re in touch with the fans and all that. We appreciate everyone's following and all that, and your support. We greatly appreciate. I know the game's here. That's what I'm like checking the TV because I got to start live tweeting soon. So if you ever figured out or ever wanted to know who does all the cool gifts, right here. But anyway, Kayla, Matt, you want to shout out your Twitter handles and the Wingo account, and quick shout out to Tyler. Couldn't be on tonight. Tyler's Twitter handle is Larkin Sanity or Larkin Insanity or something like that. You'll find him. It's Tyler. And then Matt, if you also want to cover the sponsors really quick, and then I'll wrap this show up.
Yeah. Go ahead, give us a follow, or don't forget follow. Check out our Twitters. What? Hold on 1 second.
Check out our Twitter. It's at Winged Octopus.
Check out our
Octopus. There we go.
Exactly.
You can find us.
Check out Winged Octopus. We're on Facebook, Winged Octopus, Instagram. Please check out Google Play and iTunes. We are on there. Just type in Winged Octopus.
Subscribe to our YouTube.
Subscribe to the YouTube show. Thank you very much.
Subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe.
Wherever
Matt,
it is.
You want to shout out and talk to us? Yes, we love questions. Send us questions. We'll tackle questions any day, anytime, anywhere. Unless I'm in bed, then don't freaking leave me alone. But anyway, Matt, your Twitter handle?
Yes, you can follow me at TrueBlueLowry21. You could also check out our sponsors at Original Sticks, and also our co-host Tyler's new, not new, but his updated ticket website. It's now Worldwide Stubs. Use promo code BARDOWN for a certain percentage off of what is it?
Tickets.
Yes, that thing.
Kayla, your Twitter handle is Matt is just struggling tonight.
I am.
The Red Wings have just gotten to us. I mean, they give us concussions without us even having to hit our heads. You can follow me at K Loves Red Wings, LUVS for the loves. Follow me. And I just want to urge everyone to interact with our blog more, and everyone that's a part of our blog, all of our staff. We really want to hear, what you think of us, give us tips. If you like us or not, we want to know.
We want to hear it. I am
us know.
Swedish Mafia. I'm at Swedish Mafia 40. Give me a follow. Don't give me a follow. I don't really care. Ask them.
Give them a follow.
Thank you, Kayla. Really quick shout out. I want to just congrats Valerie. She just told us on our Slack. She just got accepted to study journalism at Oakland University up in Chicago. Jesus Christ.
Way to go.
In Michigan. So Valerie, congratulations to you. Proud of you.
Congrats, Valerie.
I'm grandpa in the group, but thank you very much, Valerie. Congrats to you. Enjoy. And really quick, everybody, from our family here at Winged Octopus to yours, have a happy and please be safe this holiday weekend. Enjoy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy it with families. Don't talk about politics. Leave that at the door. And remember, this is time for family and friends and, what to be thankful for. So from our family to yours, happy Thanksgiving. Go Wings. That's all we got tonight. Thanks for tuning in.
Go Wings.
Let us pray.
Let us pray.